Comes to advocating for my autistic children, I have always said that I will gladly sit in front of other people's discomfort if that means that the only thing standing in front of my autistic children is an accepting mother. I will always be the loudest for them, even if my voice shakes while doing it. When you have autistic children, you quickly learn that you have to be confrontational in a lot of different situations, whether they are micro or major moments. They are happening pretty much every single day on this journey, and you learn a lot about yourself and other people. Sometimes that means we are the ones confronting and educating professionals, family members, friends. Me personally, I have always been a pretty non-confrontational person. It was very unnatural initially for me. It was something I had to learn and grow into, and I felt mean. I felt like I was doing something wrong, but it is the right thing. And I was thinking of an example. My son is minimally speaking. He was non-speaking for the first several years of his life. He has lots of mouth words, but he also communicates with an AAC device. I see his AAC device as an extension of himself. Even if it's not his mouth words, they are his words. I see all forms of communication as valid. It is such an incredible tool that has been such a bridge to be able to help him communicate and empower him. We were over at my parents' house one time, and my son walked up to my dad with his AAC device and asked him on his device to go out to the garage with him. In response, my dad said, "Okay, now use your real words." And I instantly perked up and I said, he is using his real words. He just walked up to you and used his device to communicate to you. Those are his words. His device is an extension of himself. He does not have to use his mouth words. My dad was caught off guard with my response, but that did not bother me one bit, because in that moment, as I was observing everything and I caught on to what was happening, I saw my son's demeanor shift. He went from walking up feeling so proud to feeling dismissed and like, what do I do? No, we're not going to do that. My son did not do anything wrong in that specific moment. His response to my son is what was wrong and needed to be called out and redirected. It's okay to be wrong. It's humbling and sometimes can feel uncomfortable, but it's okay. All I can control in those moments is myself and how I choose to respond and react in those situations, and ensuring that I am doing right by my child. I can't control that grown adult's response. A lot of times in those moments, that other person's reaction tells me a lot. It gives me a lot of information, especially when you have had multiple conversations in so many moments and you're realizing, okay, there's a